Hey, my name is Amber. I grew up Christian, kind of all different iterations of that. I don't even know what you call it anymore. But went to very strict churches and went to more charismatic churches, did vacation Bible schools, went through purity culture. My dad was in ministry my entire life, so he was either pastor, youth pastor, worship minister, wherever that fit in. You know, I really think it integrated this feeling of both certainty in knowing exactly what I should believe and having those laid out for me, but also complete uncertainty in never feeling like I was doing it right or that I was good enough, or rededicating my life at camps every 5 minutes because I just wanted to get it right. So thinking now, it's kind of this juxtaposition of absolute certainty and total uncertainty. When things started to fall apart, and that's really the best word for it, because I say it like it's dominoes. What it feels like is one domino falls, and then all of a sudden the rest of them are falling, and you're like, I didn't ask for any of these dominoes to fall. This is a problem. And so it felt very chaotic and unnerving, and because the more I looked at in one direction, something else was falling apart, and it was unbelievably disorienting. And because it was my complete foundation and the complete filter of how I ran everything through, it wasn't like I was removing a part of myself. It was like everything I knew or believed, relationships, how I make decisions, all of that just fell apart, and I had to look around and figure out how to even begin to try to put that back together. But the saving grace for me was having close friends who were going through something similar, so I didn't feel so alone. I didn't feel like I was going crazy, because sometimes you do feel like you're going crazy. And there was a lot of fear. I remember telling a friend, what if I lose Jesus in all this? Because I was like, well, I can't lose that one cornerstone of my belief system. So what if I start pulling at these threads, what if all that comes apart too? And so there was a lot of fear, and having someone or a few people to just hold that space for me, just to reassure me that I wasn't alone and I wasn't crazy, and that even though I wasn't okay, that was okay. And now what I get to do is look at these pieces and look at all of these parts of my life and say, okay, what do I want to rebuild? What do I want to pick up and take with me? What do I want to leave here? And there's a lot of freedom in that. And I think one of the things I was also kind of worried about is being scared that with my personality type that I wasn't deep enough to examine those pieces or know how to build a system of my own, or figure out what I believed or what I thought, but realizing that who I am is enough, and that I can move forward in that. My coaching approach is very relational. I think where my giftings are is in relationship. A lot of my previous clients have said that it's like sitting down for coffee with a friend. And I think that camaraderie and approachability and listening ear and gentle hand can be an unintimidating environment for someone who might be kind of worried that they're more like me and that they're maybe not deep enough or that they can't handle this. So it can be incredibly disorienting to unravel not only everything you've ever believed, but the way that weaves into all of who you are and how you operate in the world. And so just knowing that you're not alone and that you're not crazy and it's okay to not be okay, that's what I'm here for.